Jay here, Stretford, Paddock. This is the Paper Talk. As you can see, I'm outside Old Trafford, where it's lovely weather. It's absolute barbecue weather here in Manchester. So make sure you've got your factor 50 on when you leave the house, if you are in the area. Anyway, we'll get right to it. There's quite a few stories doing the round. A lot of them centering around internationals last night. We'll go through to some of the internationals, and then we'll get to some of the other stories, including one about Manchester United's next manager and where we stand on that, of course. Now, the big story doing the rounds last night was Harry Maguire getting booed by England fans. Why? I don't know. But basically, Harry Maguire playing for his country last night, and he got booed. He got booed when his name was read out, and everyone's sort of kicking off about it. Gareth Southgate's spoken about it. Other players, Declan Rice, Jack Grealish, have done posts about it. I'm going to try and dig out a quote for you, if I can get on my phone, because it's all wet. There, Gareth Southgate says, "I thought the reception was a joke, an absolute joke. What he has done for us, the way he has performed for England, I don't get it." So Gareth Southgate obviously not happy. Then went on to say, "Players have thought in the past, do I want to go with England? Because when it turns a bit difficult, the crowd are going to turn on me." That happened with John Barnes, it happened with Ashley Cole and Raheem Sterling, now Harry. So obviously Gareth Southgate, he's not happy about it. Other players, as I've mentioned, not happy about it. A lot of United fans, I'm going to put my phone away because it's just getting soaked, and I'm going to try and do it from memory. Other players not happy about it, and I just don't get it. You might not like Harry Maguire if you're an England fan because he plays for Manchester United. You might not think he's good enough to a certain degree, but he's playing for England and he's doing a good job for England. So why are you booing him? How are you booing him? Now, some people, I've seen this in the comments saying, well, United fans jeered or whatever when he got substituted against Atletico Madrid. And I think that's a slightly false equivalency. I think Harry Maguire's, and I said this the other day, in the ground here at Old Trafford, by and large, he's had a lot of support. I don't think he's ever been booed, not that I can remember anyway. He might have had a few jeers when he got subbed that time, but throughout his time here at Manchester United, ever since his £80 million move, he's had the support of United fans. And also, I'm not justifying booing and saying he should be booed, but he's had some bad performances for United. He hasn't really for England. He's always performed for England. So why England fans are booing him makes zero sense to me. Are they booing him because he's not playing well enough for Manchester United? Do they care about United? No. It's probably because most of them are just small-time fans who support crappy little clubs down the lower leagues and have got now better to do at the time than booing someone that's helped them get to a semi-finals of a World Cup and the finals of a Euros, where he also buried his penalty, in case you forget, and got in the team of the tournament. So give your heads a severe wobble. On the international front as well, Portugal are through to the World Cup after Bruno Fernandes bagged a brace, so he's doing well for his country. Unfortunately, Sweden aren't going through. They went out against Poland, so no Anthony Elanga and Victor Lindelof going through to the World Cup for them. So disappointing for them, but good for Ronaldo and for Bruno Fernandes. There's another story as well doing the rounds regarding our next manager. Now, it looks like Julian Lopetegui has ruled himself out. He's saying that he's going to be at Sevilla next season. There's also stories doing the rounds that Mauricio Pochettino has been interviewed. Now, there seems like there's a little bit of a... Is whispering campaign the right words to use? Behind Pochettino, where a couple of ex-players, and there's rumours that Sir Alex Ferguson prefers Mauricio Pochettino. We have spoken about Eric Ten Hag being the favourite, being the preferred choice, but now it seems like there's certain sections of the club, whether it's ex-players, whether it's even within the board itself, that do prefer Pochettino. So maybe it is a little bit more even than we thought. It looked like it was nailed on, that it was almost a done deal that the next manager here was going to be Eric Ten Hag, but now it seems like there could be a little bit of movement there, and perhaps Mauricio Pochettino and Eric Ten Hag are almost neck and neck. It's almost 50-50. We'll wait and see what happens. We'll wait and see, give you any updates if it does transpire that Mauricio Pochettino moves ahead. We have been linked with him ever since 2016. He was linked before Jose Mourinho took over, don't forget. He was also linked again when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer took over. So we'll have to see what happens on that front, but at the moment we're still waiting to find out who the next Manchester United manager is going to be. So I'm going to wrap it up there because I'm getting absolutely soaked. As you can see, I might have to just put the barbecue away for a little bit. Don't forget to check out all the other videos we've got on the channel. Make sure as well you are giving us a subscribe. We want to get to 700,000 subscribers by the end of the season, and with your support we can do it. Myself and Joe McGrath are going to be back here tonight. Well, not here, I'm not coming back here tonight because it's absolutely chucking it down. We're going to be in the studio where it's nice and warm. We're going to be on the late I can't even get my words out, I'm that wet. We're going to be doing Paddock Live later tonight. That's what I was trying to say. So make sure you are checking out. Give us a subscribe. I've already said all that. This has been Jay Motty outside a lovely, sunny Old Trafford. Thanks for watching.